They told me that I had to open up to the spirit world, that I had to raise my vibration, that I had to meditate. Fuck all that. The spirit was already there. Back when I was learning spirit communication, I joined a mediumship circle where you get together with other people and you do readings for each other. They told me that I had to open up to spirit before I could connect. I didn't even know what that meant, but I followed the directions they gave me. I'd sit still. I'd meditate. I'd go through this whole weird silent ritual that didn't really seem to do anything. And sometimes, before I finished, the spirit would show up, clear as day. But I'd push it away because I hadn't opened up yet. I wasn't ready. Well, that's what they told me anyway, so I'd ignore the spirit and then the moment would pass. One day I sat down to do a reading for somebody and the spirit showed up right away. And I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go with it. And then suddenly, boom, details came flooding in. Doc Martens, Gothic style, mohawk. Then the emotions hit. He told me that he was friends with the man I was reading. They had a falling out in college and hadn't spoke since. He said, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You were such a good friend. Then he told me how he died. He said electrocution, and I completely froze. It sounded too random, too unbelievable. Who dies from electrocution? Now at this point, I thought I had made the whole thing up in my head. But the man I was reading for just stared at me. He said that I described his friend perfectly, down to the boots, the attitude, the falling out. But he didn't know if he had passed. They hadn't spoken for 30 years. A week later, he came back eyes wide. He said, I talked to his family. It was him. He died exactly how you said, electrocution after a car crash. He hit a pole and a power line fell on his car, but he didn't die from the crash. He died when he went to get outside of the car and he got electrocuted from the line. Right then, full body chills. I knew that this was real. That moment changed everything for me because it taught me that you don't need a special process. You don't need some secret technique, and you sure as hell don't need to prepare. You're ready now. Just speak. Just listen. Just treat it like any other conversation. You don't need to open up to anything. They're already there, and they've been waiting on you. So if you're tired of feeling like you're never ready, if the spiritual fluff confuses you more than it helps, and all you want to do is fucking connect in a way that's undeniable and real, click the link in my bio or the one down in the comments.